Welcome to Off Meta Analysis, where I take new ideas that aren't currently being used in the meta and analyze their potential, featuring Guardian. Vari, new Lumion. Yes. How is it going to affect PvP? Who cares, because it looks so freaking adorable. End of the video. Just kidding. If you want to learn more about this Lumion's potential, keep watching the video, but for now, let's get into the basics. If you're familiar with the ability Guardian, you can skip to this timestamp to get a look at the sets I will be using for the cool double strat that I'm going to be talking about in this video. Okay, so Guardian is an ability that was introduced with the Vari update. Currently, Vari is the only Lumion that has this ability, but we can expect more Lumions to have it in the future. What this ability does is that it reduces the amount of damage that an ally receives in double battles. This does not affect the possessor, and this ability has no effect in single battles. If you played Pokemon, you would know that Guardian is like Friend Guard, which reduces damage done to allies by 25%. A notable Friend Guard user is Clefairy, which had a 7.4% usage rating in Series 9 VGC 2021. Now the question is, can we expect similar results with Vari? When you look at Vari's overall stats, they look very mediocre. And this is true, they are mediocre. Guardian would be much better on bulkier Lumions like Setamars, but alas, we have to make do with what we have. After doing some calcs, I finally came up with this set. 192 HP, 12 energy, 96 melee defense, and 200 range defense. The personality I'm running is very clever, clumsy, sluggish, and the item is Drop of Youth to boost its defenses as much as possible. Vari's moveset is pretty limited, so I decided to go with Dawdle, Body Slam, Quick Pounce, and Dodge. So that's the set, but which Lumions benefit from it the most? Well, at first I was thinking that it could pair well with any setup sweeper in general, but I had someone in my comments section whose name is Sugarbun that came up with this Vari plus Colossotrops idea, so a big salute to them. The idea is that Zulong and Ursnax starts off as a lead, and they both pivot out, where Zulong reduces the attack of a hard hitter and Ursnax lowers the speed of a fast Lumion, and I have Tyrex in the back in case I needed to lower the attack of a Lumion even further. Afterwards, I would go into my Vari and Colossotrops, and then I would have my Vari Quick Pounce onto Colossotrops. This would activate Colossotrops' ability known as Frail Armor, which lowers its melee defense and increases speed. The melee defense drop is fine because Colossotrops gets access to Bulk Up, which boosts melee defense and melee attack. So essentially, each turn is a Dragon Dance for Colossotrops if you are familiar with Dragon Dance from Pokemon, which means it can boost both its melee attack and speed each turn, while also having its defenses boosted by Guardian. I have Dodge on Vari to dodge any earthquakes that Colossotrops might use and to just waste energy of any opposing Lumions. Dawdle makes sure that Garbantus and Ventation don't get too many braces or burrows up, and Body Slam is its main damaging move, in case it ever needs to use it. Now the set I have for Colossotrops is 104 health, 12 energy, 200 melee attack, and 184 speed. Their personality is Brawny Clumsy, but you can also run pure Brawny, and the item is Power Cuffs. The moves are Bulk Up, Timber Thrash, Primal Slash, and Earthquake. The 184 speed is to outspeed a very nimble Zulong after a speed boost of +2. This means that after Frail Armor is buffed to dropping melee defense by 1 and boosting speed by 2, it will only require 1 Quick Pounce from Vari to outspeed almost everything in the game. 200 melee attack is to make it hit as hard as possible, 12 energy lets Colossotrops have 260 energy before waiting or resting in level 50 battles, and 104 health is left over. This strategy is a little gimmicky, but if you can pull it off, you will be destroying everyone in double battles. If you don't want to use Colossotrops, you have other options like Mutagon, which it's good with its secret ability, but imagine tank Mutagon having his defenses boosted by Guardian. You can also pair Vari with Peace of Mind sweepers like Metronet or Namare, so you've got options. Overall, Vari definitely has a place in the doubles metagame with its ability Guardian. I will be showcasing this strat in a future showcase, but for now, I'm working on a little project. I'm almost done with it and I hope that it's somewhat enjoyable. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to like and subscribe if you did, cause it really helps me out. Thanks a lot. See ya.